I have my good knife for this unboxing. This is my first ever MacBook Pro. Now I have experience using Macs and all that good stuff, so it's not gonna be entirely new to me, but actually owning one, this is the first one that I've ever owned up until now, so pretty exciting stuff. I will kind of go over what it is, why I chose this one, pricing, all that good stuff. Honestly, the pricing kind of hurts a little bit. Anyways, there should be chapters in this video, so if you guys want to skip ahead at all, feel free. Without further ado, let's get into this unboxing. If you guys feel so inclined, it would really mean the world to me if you just click that subscribe button down below. We have a giant freaking box. If you can't tell what size this is, it's a 16-inch. Here we go. What? Oh, there we go. A box inside a box. Good lord, this sucker is heavy, dude. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a slight indent. There's a thief out there. Check this out, guys. It's... Like I said, this is my first time owning a Mac, so all this stuff... I didn't really watch a whole lot of unboxings. I watched a couple just because I was curious, and obviously I want to know what I'm getting into, but I haven't seen that before. I didn't know that you had to rip that up. That was cool. My job's done. The box is opened. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I will catch you guys in the next... I'm kidding. Alright. So freaking pumped. Oh, so this here, we have ourselves a MacBook. A MacBook you guys probably can't see that because it's so bright. But we have a MacBook Pro right here, guys. Oh my gosh. I did hear on one of the videos I watched that when you open up the case to get a smell, which sounds kind of weird, but apparently MacBooks just have a really good smell. And this is my first time, so I gotta soak up everything from the smells to the tastes. That's right, we're gonna do a tasting challenge. I'm kidding, not really. So, make sure I'm not dumb. Okay, I was gonna be dumb. I was gonna try and pry it open. But this also really easy. I gotta soak up every second here. All right, first peel of one tab. Second peel of the other tab. Done. Oh, snap. Lift it. Okay, we have the MacBook. This is good. This is my laptop. This is... Holy smokes. Oh. So in here we have designed by Apple in California. Oh, nifty. Oh, nice. We get some stickers. That's pretty sick. Check that out. We have paperwork, which is always fun. I'm going to put all this good stuff. What is this? Dock Finder, Source Touch, Touch ID. Look at the face. HDMI. Perfect. No, I love that. Now, honestly, as stupid as this sounds, guys, I am actually so pumped for this charger. I know that seriously sounds dumb. Like, it's still bulky, it's so big. Like, well, guys, I am so excited because I do, as you can tell, this isn't what I normally do, guys. I don't normally do unboxings. Normally I do travel, entertainment, all that good stuff. But speaking of travel, this is gonna be huge when I'm at like an airport or something, because let me show you what I was working with before. Thick Anaconda before. Look at this. So it's one of those HPs, which, don't get me wrong, I love it, it's great. But it also has one of them 3-prongs, so you got to be careful. Not every place has a 3-prong. Also, this sucker is a whopping 135 watts, where this is a whopping 140, but that doesn't matter. But it's only a 2-prong, so this can go dang near anywhere, which is great. But look, and then this happens, and then it's like, I want it to be straight, but then it just, you know, it's out of hand. It's out of hand. Where this, I am so pumped for. Also, because it's USB-C now, which is awesome. And then the MagSafe, and then, if you guys know or don't know, but it has a really nice tether, like a fabric around it, so that's super, super, super convenient. But my absolute favorite part is the magnet, is how it will just like connect right in and just bada bing bada boom. It's so clean. It's, oh, I love that it's just simple. It's not a giant anaconda like this one. So that's everything that was in the box. Really simple. You got your instructions, you got your awesome charger, which, dude, guys, dream team, I am pumped. Alright, now for the moment of actual truth. Without further ado, let's actually get into the laptop itself. Oh, I do, man, this thing is heavy, I'm not gonna lie, it's heavier than I anticipated. Sorry, I'm kind of keeping that clean now. That is clean. Holy smokes. I didn't notice, it looked like there was a couple scratches at the bottom, so I was kind of wondering if maybe I did end up getting like a used one, but I shouldn't have. This should be new. So we are going to open it, and it should automatically start up. Oh yeah, one dude said you just pinch. Alright, alright. Yeah, that's better. I like that. Oh my goodness, that display is incredible. Guys, are you seeing this right now? Holy smokes. Wow. I can't say that I smell anything. I mean, I smell something, but it didn't smell great. Kind of smells like paint, honestly, which isn't bad. I like the smell of paint. But first thoughts, holy smokes, this is beautiful. The display is, like, in person, actually incredible. Although I did think I thought it was going to be a little bit brighter. I'm just going to close this for now, and we will talk about this one in particular. This is the 2023 silver, even though it's 2024. This is the 2023 silver M2 Max 16-inch MacBook Pro. Now, I will kind of dive into why I did this one. This one has 1 terabyte storage, which I think is perfect. That's what I had on my last computer, and it truly does make all the difference in the world. The one I have is a 12-core CPU, 38-core GPU, there we go, and then a 32 gigabyte unified memory, which is awesome. It might be overkill, we'll see. It might be overkill for what I'm doing, but I kind of don't think so. My last laptop was an HP. It really is great, but it just didn't have it had an Intel graphics card like built into it. It wasn't like a separate graphics card or anything like that. And so honestly, it was really slow with rendering. It was really slow with exporting, all that good stuff. And it did decent up until this year. And then especially until I started doing these Korea videos where they're longer. I'm putting in more graphics, things like that. So it kind of started to poop out, and I was like, well, bollocks. I really want something that will help me get through these Korea, Japan videos that will, by the way, if you haven't seen those, go check them out. But anyway, so I wanted something that would actually not lag, not cause me to lose my workflow, not cause me to like have to wait an hour for it to render just before I can edit again, and then God forbid I throw a graphic on, then I have to re-render. Like, there's just so many things that go into making a video, which I feel like nobody has really talked about. Like, people talk about, you know, the speeds and all that, but like, I really just want to express, because I'm sure some of you are in my boat right now, and you're like, well, should I do it? Should I spend the extra money for a MacBook? This and that. And I just want to explain my struggles, and hopefully you guys can resonate with that and maybe kind of hear where I'm coming from. So anyways, my last laptop had, I want to say 8 and like 16, so it was like 8 RAM, 16 memory, and then like the Intel processor, which it wasn't like the latest and greatest, it wasn't the highest level, and so I paid dearly for that after the fact. Where this, I kind of splurged a little bit. This still isn't even the top notch, guys. You can get up to like 96 gigabytes of unified memory, which is absolutely incredible. Like, that's, well, first off, incredible, but also like, I really want to know, if you're not like a Hollywood producer, are you really utilizing that much gigabytes? But that's besides the point. So that's what this one is, and I kind of just explained as well as like why I did choose this one. This I feel like will be perfect. I've seen videos, and there seems to be no lag as far as like, you know, multitasking, rendering, exporting, all that good stuff. So that's definitely why I went with this one. I also went with this one because this is 16 inches. Go back like 5 days ago, I was having my struggles, and I was like, you know what, I think it's time for a new computer. I made a joke, guys. I made a joke of like, maybe I should just switch to Mac. And then I started thinking about it. Then I started doing research, and I was like, holy smokes, I think I'm going to do this. So my first thing that I wanted was one of those new M3s, and I was like, an M3 Pro. I was like, okay, fairly cheap. And if you go to apple.refurbish.com or whatever, Apple has a whole refurbished section, and I was like, man, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do The M3 Pro, it was like 12 and 16, so it was 12 GPU, no, 12 CPU, 18 GPU, and I was like, this will be perfect. But honestly, I started doing more research and I was like, I don't think this would be perfect. I don't think it has enough power. I don't think, especially when you're comparing like the Max chips compared to it, I was like, holy smoke, it's kind of a landslide. Like the M2 Max beats out the M3 Pros kind of like it's nothing. So I canceled that order because I actually ordered it and I was like, well, nope, not doing that. The second option I found that I also ended up ordering was was a 14-inch M2. It was a Max, so it was a M2 Max, and I was like, this is the way to do it. It was very close, but it was 14 inches. On top of that, let's see, 32 unified memory, which is solid, 1 terabyte, which is solid, 12 core, and then a 30 core GPU. So honestly, not far off of this one. The only reason I ended up canceling that order and going to this one is this one was in the refurbished, which there's nothing wrong with that, guys. I was all in for that, but the day after I ordered it, I was on Amazon looking for some things that, like, you know, like a case or something to protect it. I ended up coming across this, and this was a couple $100 more. It was a 16-inch, and then it's also got the 38 core GPU versus the 32. And after I had bought that second one, I was kind of debating, should I have gone with a 16-inch? But I was like, you know what, no, this is the refurbished one, this will be fine. Anyways, I found this on Amazon for a couple $100 extra. And the other great part is this one's new. That was awesome. That was just awesome. So anyways, that's why I ended up going with this one. The total price of this was like $3,029, where the other one ended up being like $2,700, almost $2,800. And so it's not a cheap cost, and I am beyond blessed to have this and beyond blessed to even be able to make this video right now. I want to say thank you. I do have to say as well, this isn't paid by YouTube at all. I still don't make money from YouTube, but that is the ultimate dream, and I feel like this is the next step in that adventure. So that's why I did this. Those were the steps into getting this, which was way more climactic than I thought. Thank God I got refunds on both of those laptops that I had purchased. A quick note for you guys buying on Apple is, if you buy one and it's still in like the processing phase, you guys can ask for a cancellation or make tweaks or whatever. So thankfully, I caught them when they were still processing those orders, and I was able to cancel those items. Got my money back within a couple days, which is great because I used a credit card and I was a little nervous about that. And also I have the money to pay for it, guys. I'm being smart with my money. It's not like I'm just maxing out credit cards out here, okay? That's the whole story into getting this laptop. So yes, Apple refurbished or even Amazon. Funny enough, I didn't think Amazon would have those deals, but kind of crazy how that worked out. All right, guys, I will catch you guys in the next adventure.